Hello, welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time wait, I haven't played for a bit. Yeah, we are bounty hunters now. We have to capture, if I remember right, an ex-soldier that kidnaps and sells children somewhere. And we have to go there. And then I have to I have to sleep. Right. Okay. Sure. I forgot. Yeah. Yep.
Good night.
And yeah, we have to do that for the oh. Yeah, we have to do that for the tournament for the throne. Oh, want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today.
Ah, okay.
You're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yep.
I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
You don't have to worry.
It's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
Alright. Promise?
Yeah, certainly we won't die.
The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Sure.
This one's important.
Okay, quest. Okay, rank 1, so it's easy. Yeah, I guess we simply have to return here after we've done
I
everything.
never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Yeah, sure.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Yeah, sure.
Good night.
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden.
Yeah, sure, but what's the problem?
It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Nah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Yeah, sure. I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another.
You killed that dude, but yeah.
So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
No, please do. You're the only one who is left out.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account.
Yeah.
This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided.
Election, yeah. See?
In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do, in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts.
Yeah.
Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
You can find something else too, if you want.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, but as I said in the last episode, this is the tournament for the throne. What the old king is doing is literally as election. Oop.
Judah!
Lady Juna! Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo. What's that soul far beyond the
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctist crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Alterbury Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action.
All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctists have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon. All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound! Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power! Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
I expected some racism, to be honest.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid.
guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
My support is changing. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Well, that was a very nice sequence. A very nice cutscene. No, I'm sorry. Oop. Oh, sorry. Sorry. That was a very nice cutscene. And so now this is our front runner. Very interesting to meet him. Ah, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Pilot. What the fuck? Insane design. Oh, how should I voice him? Should I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We wanna go to a place called Martira, old castle town, I think. Should be a way south. Oh shit. Very far away.
Hold on. This...
Wow!
Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, Martira. Here it is. Down to Martira, eh? On the Scruff's legs, oh, I would say that will be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights? That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular!
Bally good. Now, cinch those bitches jams. Full steam ahead to Martira, old castle town.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice, I have to say.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money?
Pah!
I'm not in this for the money, boy.
Yeah, I have to work on his voice because money, pah! I'm not in this for the money, boy. Yeah, I have to work on.
What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Wait, I will have to write that. Oh shit. Ah. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so Neurus.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Who would not be excited to ride some, to drive something like this?
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in.
Notice how she acquired him.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage?
Ooh.
Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
He's amazing, I really like him.
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Oh.
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
Not right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly, I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and, well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her, collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
Yeah. You say it.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
So much for inspiration for everyone.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the value
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Oh, that's one. That's also interesting.
Understood.
Bam.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
Fish and Tosh Boy, Little Faith.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think you can count on
I
him.
think we can count on him. If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess.
Yeah, sure.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilhaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
Right, so we have to kill him.
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
Perfect, they would not say, but not it sounds impossible. Yeah, it's perfect.
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Strohl.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Okay.
Righto. course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Okay.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together.
Yeah.
So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Yes. Very diplomatically said. I like him. I really like him. Okay, the Gauntlet Runner. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. Oh, we can cook. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Okay. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kinda want to see what the engine room is like. Okay. Okay, washroom. Pantry.
Oh.
There's some beetle meat and red grass. I wonder who left them here. I could use these for cooking. Let him cook. Yeah, shit, now we have all the ingredients to cook that that dish that Fabienne could teach us, but we cannot go back. Great. But now, there's more pressing matters at hand. Yeah, if I have to take a shit.
Incredible!
Wow, so this room's made for bathing. Can really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? No, that I could get used to. I call first dip. Oh, well you're just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
You're really?
It's a bathing room. Auto mention. No running water yet. Working on it. Damn. Ah, unacceptable. Okay, so we cannot bathe. Okay, here we can cook. It's stocked with food suitable for a long journey. I would prefer to cook at first before eating it. Yeah, duh. Hulkenberg said that most things are edible if you put them over a fire. But is that really true? Okay, she's not really a cook. Oven. Ah, okay.
Got it.
It's the kitchen. I can prepare meals here.
Got it.
Okay, I cannot do it right now. Great. Ah, engine room. There's some sort of strange device wrapped in cloth. Looks like one of Neura's inventions in the making. It's Neura's personal collection of books. They're too technical for me to understand. Yeah, I guess that maybe this area here will change with time. Back deck. Oh, great. Very great.
What's this?
Beneath his cloth there seems to be a big bar. I wonder what it's used for. I don't know. Okay, let's go back. Well, this whole vehicle is really cool. There are beds. They seem pretty small. Yeah, it looks a bit uncomfortable, but yeah. Strategy room. Sorry. Okay, watchtower. Stairs to cockpit. The cockpit appears to be up above here. Mind the robe, lad. Wouldn't want you to going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for now. This door must lead to the end of the Gauntlet Runner. It's locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Okay. Metal pipe. Apparently Neuras can speak to us from the cockpit through this bent metal tube. Okay. And for steel on top of glass, thick glass, it doesn't appear to be easily breakable. Watchtower. Oh, nice. Very nice. Storage room. There's a map showing the area surrounding our destination, Martira. Ah, here we can look at the map and look where we are. I wonder where we are at right now.
And there's a campground.
So 4 days is interesting. Deck. Ah, this is the other side. Ah, here's him. Okay, great. Okay, then let's go to the engine room. Here. Ah, here is more. Washing machine? A machine that does laundry, and made by Neuras. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Interesting. But I don't know what effect it has. Oh. Wonder what makes this thing run. First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Ah, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magla crystals as fuel to run, you see? Used to be you take your life in your hands when you trod the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Ah, never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she will have some new tricks. You just watch. It will be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Okay, interesting. Gauntlet runner activities. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the gauntlet runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf. Or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. Okay? At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Okay, yeah, that's important. Yeah, time management is a big thing in Atlas games. I've never smelled this fragrance before. I can't tell whether it's used for food or for fuel. Hard to say. This Voltor is actually a clean igniter that Neuras modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but are the lifting and bending over sure strengthens your legs, yeah? If I clean the gauntlet runner, my max HP will increase. Okay, yeah, I guess. Okay, where do you want to clean today? Strategy room. Alright, then let's go. Interesting Sugin stats. Ah, at first glance, the room looks clean, but on closer inspection, there's sand and dust all over the place. Well, we might as well clean it up. Vacuum cleaner. There are crumbs of some sort underneath the table. Maybe someone helped themselves to a snack while sitting here making plans. But anyway, I will tidy it up.
Okay?
Nice, it's practically sparking. All that's left is to throw away the trash in the igniter and then...
Hey.
Oh yeah. Hey, look what I found. We could still use this, don't you think? All goes sugar. I guess it's for cooking, I guess. Well, that took quite some time. It was tough, but having everything clean and sparkling feels great. You worked up a good sweat too, right? After moving around and clearing my head, I feel like my max HP has increased. But how much? By 5! Okay, that's great. I did some cleaning and now it's looking good as new. A lot better than before.
The gauntlet runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the gauntlet runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Okay. Oh, great. Establish an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is enscorched in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. But at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Martira. Our first time camping in the gauntlet runner. I'm kinda excited, but it will be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Yeah, sure. What's here? Campfire. There are insects gathering by the campfire.
Yep.
Oh, apparently you can eat the bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg, anyway. I should try and catch one. Let me be. I caught one of the bugs gathering by the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an ingredient. Yeah, I guess. Hi, my dude. Ho ho! How was that ride, eh? Smooth as butter? Luxurious as a palace? Awe-inspiring, tear-jerking? Absolutely. Oh ho ho! This run is such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it's due, my thinking certainly helps make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go, better get your 40 wings. He's amazing. Okay, we have Strohl. We have only Strohl. Well, I can speak with Hulkenberg too, but now let's spend the first night with Strohl, our first mate. Hello. Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Strohl, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking with Strohl? Wait.
I see.
Imagination. Okay. Let's see what I gain with... Just to know. Let's see what I gain with Hulkenberg. Hello. Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're burdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Recording the past with... Oh, okay, all imagination. No, let's do it first with Strohl.
Hey.
Yes. With pleasure.
Now then.
So next up is Martira. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. Yeah. I met you. We went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I had once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Maybe they had no allies.
What's that about?
Maybe the lack of lacked allies.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I know it. I knew it. I see. Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a counter by himself. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. I felt my imagination grow as Strohl and I discussed the challenge still ahead of us.
Alright.
Oh, great. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. That's nice. A bit of talking. So a night talked for a while. Yeah, that's nice. Long night talks. Oh, and
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
it gives me Magla, so great. Early morning. Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I had feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl? Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nuras? Back on track, boss. We will rev up Martira in 2 days, huh? Oh, I can talk again with both of them. So she gives me wisdom and he gives me courage. Well, wisdom I already have. The second stage, maybe I should gain more. Okay, I cannot go up. Can I cook? Let's get cooking. Use the gauntlet's runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. To cook, you will need ingredients, but them, win them, or find them lying around. Buy them, sorry. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you have made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. There are some ingredients here. Maybe Nuras went shopping? Oh, a lot of them. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about a new potential recipes. Wow. A lot of them. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Yeah, wait. Yeah, it won't. Wait, I can. Oh, sorry. Well, I guess I can look here at the recipes. But where are they? Well, not here for sure. Ah, here. Stale black bread. Yeah, great. I would cannot read what it. Okay. Bookshelf. The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books could read are. Okay, not now. So here I can gain, I guess, any royal virtue. Depending on which book I read. That's my impression of it. Okay. I can use the toilet. But I feel refreshed. I think I've grasped something. Protagonist luck increased by 1.
Look at that.
There are other places where I can go to be alone. Okay, so I can go shitting once a day.
This is...
There are some Orgos sugar and briny salt. I wonder who brought them here. I could use this for cooking. Okay, so maybe these are daily events, so I can go and take some ingredients in the pantry and go take a shit to gain luck. Maybe you can do it every day. Sleeping quarters. You can rest in the gauntlet runner's sleeping quarters. Time will pass, but your virtues won't improve at all. There's... No. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, the terrain changed. There's some flying creatures around here. Interesting. Oh, I'm really spoiled of choices. What the fuck? Okay, here I can clean again to gain HP. Can I gain it every time?
Come on.
Yeah, I can increase my HP here.
This?
It's Nero's homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Ooh.
Understood.
Okay, so this increases MP, this HP. Oh shit, I'm so... And then you have to organize it well when to do stuff. Because you have limited tab. I've never seen an igniter like this before. Large igniter. A magic igniter, enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses magla crystals as fuel. Shit. So we have a lot of stuff to do. And okay, so one thing I wanted to do was
What now?
giving maybe for, but maybe it's I don't know if it's smarter to... I wanted to... yeah, sorry. What I wanted to say is I want to give the brawler to Hulkenberg, but is it not maybe smarter to maximize the ranks on them and then change class? I don't know. For now, let's keep it like that. I don't know what I want. A bit of more magic would be really important, though. But yeah, first I want to cook something. Let's get cooking. Oh. Okay, now we can read it. What the fuck? Red grass roasted bidou. The spicy dish will keep you eating and sweating. Restores 500 HP and cures burn for 1 ally. Curative coney roast, 250 and poison. For all allies. What the fuck? Well, these will be really powerful because you can do it only once a day and they're pretty rare, I guess. This cures status ailments for all allies. Full resource HP for all allies. Sheesh. Increase critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. Allows 1 ally to endure 1 fatal attack with 1 HP. Okay. Increases hit rate of 1 attack to 100 for 1 ally. Is 300 mighty damage to 1 enemy. Okay. Well, let's do this. Yeah, I can only do 1.
Let's check.
That's the dish Strohl wanted to make. Wait here, I will go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of.
So what kind of cut do we have here? But never you mind. Just leave this to me. I began preparing the food with Strohl. Watch your meat and adjust the heat, so it goes. Although it depends on what your preferences, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now.
Alright.
Yes, not bad so far. See the juices there? There's your proof this is turning out delicious. We'll add a little something for the aroma and we're done. But just a little, or it will overshadow the flavor. Amazing! Sora and I made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. It's curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes. Great. Sora and I cleaned up the kitchen. Time really flew. That was nice.
We could stop for a break.
That was really nice, I have to say. Ahoy! Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there. What?
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magma surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Okay. Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Tree of Prophecy. That looks amazing. Oh wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off the magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nuras pulled a sheet of paper and brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nuras, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me? You're sure I can have this? Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Oh, thank you. I received Nura's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she would love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. The next time we're in Grantrad, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Huh? A magical organism in the form of a tree? Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely! Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You have been observing me this whole time? I don't really recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom. Great, thank you. Oh, great. Good.
The gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Yeah, and this whole narration is insane. This simple journey to our next destination is incredible. Incredibly made. We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martira is. Yeah, they really did it. Insanely great work with the presentation here. With the journey. Yeah, it's insanely good. What the fuck? Let's take the traditional Lamy beam. Ah, okay, so you can, when you make a journey, you can do only one party member at a time. Well then, let's do Hulkenberg. Ah, well Matt, I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Yeah, sure. Sure. This power you're awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? Ah, what is the right answer? I have to choose carefully. What the fuck? It's bizarre. I've never seen armor like that. Ah! True, the design to set them apart. But it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why is it so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I have afterwards is proof. We had to well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. We would do well, sorry. Okay.
Alright.
Ah shit, I increased slowly her thing. Fuck. Yeah, well I didn't know. Maybe it was the third one. I don't think it would be that it's cool. She's not that type of person. I think it was the third. It's scary. Ah shit. Well. Nothing about that. It's getting quite late, but we have ways to go. We have a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Yeah, sure. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time
Shit.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, maybe the Magla you gain is proportional to how good the answer is. Oh shit.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah!
Oh shit.
Sanctist will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Yep.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he is one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Okay, I guess let's help him.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Oh shit, we have to fight him. No! Guido and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Fucking bullshit.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide. Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay, maybe it's not that difficult.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Well, I don't know what their weakness is.
Vitus power.
Well, probably not light, so let's see.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Shit, and they have different. Yeah.
Warrior!
Is everyone all right? I'm stepping back.
Oh, it's weak to lance attacks.
Falling back. Seeker. Is there another way?
Resistance is futile! What could you hope to achieve?
Okay,
This is God!
Nothing.
great.
He knows we can't attack him.
Now, what's the
Okay, so he resists.
warrior?
Is he maybe weak to fire?
The power of fire!
No.
Sworn oath of knighthood. Knight!
Shit, perfect punch. Does more. Costs more? No. Maybe it's. It's a. Ah, yeah, it's proportional.
Strike me if you dare.
Captain,
Cease
they've
your
got your
resistance.
defenses down.
Forward. I won't hold back. I'll cut through.
Witness the power of Sanctist! What could you hope to achieve?
Great.
This is nothing.
Brace yourselves!
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Can't
They're
afford to
weak
hold
to
back.
piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail.
Ah, fuck.
I stand waiting.
Yeah, but with this we aren't going anywhere. Fucking bullshit.
We'll do this together.
Yeah, maybe a synthesis would have been...
Not this. To the rear guard. Charging in. Come forth, royal soul.
Well, probably he resists all elements. Yep. Ah,
Resilient than I expected.
aye, he talks for himself.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Great.
Rise, my brothers.
Only a flesh wound.
Take this.
Great.
Sanctism will reign.
Why is this battle? Why are all battles so difficult? What the fuck?
In bad shape. She needs help.
Yeah, great. Fucking bullshit.
Get on with it.
Yeah, we cannot do that.
No.
Bullshit.
Here.
I'm obliged.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
before God.
Fucking bullshit.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Join with me.
We'll team up.
Thus I end it.
Well,
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let's
weak
stay calm.
spot.
I'll get some distance.
Moving to the rear. My power.
um, what could I do?
In the name of justice. I'll hold my ground.
Don't know if this is a
Sanctism will reign.
great idea. Great. Great. Great.
Take this.
Great.
Let's get him some healing.
Well, first,
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Let me help.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
okay, double defense. I am healing myself. Yep.
Hulkenberg's
Now,
guard is
what's the
down.
play? Time to go offensive. No holding back. Ah!
Who is that?
Ready.
And now I will do King's Proclamation on me.
Take this.
This is nothing. Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign.
Is everyone okay? We gotta heal up. It all hurt bad.
Okay, now I have to hope. Wait, first I use Day on Hulkenberg.
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Strohl can't take any more.
Go for it.
Someone heal
Is
him.
everyone all right?
Okay, now I have to.
We stand
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, now I need to hope that this will hit for weakness.
All right, let's go.
Behold my power.
Fucking bullshit.
Futile. Sanctism will reign.
Yeah, great. Fucking shit.
Is that all?
Yeah, great if I don't know.
Sanctism will reign.
Poetry in motion.
Ah,
Let's try this.
Live to see another day. Brethren.
Maybe he's weak to smash damage. Yeah, now I have to...
All yours.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Well, very risky, but... Fucking bullshit. Yeah, great. Piece of shit. What the fucking bullshit.
This should work.
In the name of justice.
Someone get him healed up.
Stepping back. No point wasting this. This calls for one of these.
That helped.
Fucking bullshit.
Take this.
Great.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
What the fuck? How can... Yeah, I cannot play anymore because I have to revive every time. Fucking bullshit. Why is this... Is it me that doesn't get the combat here, or... Ah. Okay, so he resists every physical move. Great. Then I will try with magic. Yeah, but first...
Know your place.
Let's try this.
Live to see another day. Sanctism will reign.
Only a flesh wound. I'm not so easy. No.
Yeah, they...
Hulkenberg is she needs help.
Here.
Proceed. Observe the enemy. For all that we strive for. Strike me if you dare.
Hmm.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go. Scour.
Sanctism.
Of course, he's not weak to...
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign.
Strohl's badly wounded.
Damn
Can
it.
anyone heal him? Strohl can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Ah.
I call upon royal power within. I shall vanquish evil. Burn to ash.
Hulkenberg's
Is everyone
guard
all right?
down.
Oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting.
Yeah, the problem now is that...
Hold my power.
Better conserve.
Yeah, no, I have to heal.
With healing power.
Yeah, the problem is that now they are hitting...
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal him.
Still stand.
Sanctism will reign.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah, great. I have to use up all my reviving items. Great.
This should work.
Great.
Is unbroken. With blade in hand.
Okay.
Sanctism will reign.
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign.
Nothing.
It's insane. They do almost 200 damage to me. What the fuck? Yeah, he probably is not weak to light.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Here.
Observe the enemy.
Yeah, great, he's weak to ice. I don't have that.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold. Looks like we
Do I see how... Yeah, I don't know. I the problem. Am I under level? But how could I level up? Bullshit. What does he resist? Yeah, he resists every...
cold.
Let justice prevail. Is that all?
It's okay. Forward! To the rear guard.
Yeah, I cannot attack him because I... No. Because I'm occupied with healing everyone. What the fuck? Great.
Is that all? This is nothing.
Yeah, I...
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Stupid shit.
I call upon royal power within. The power of fire.
Is everyone all right? Come. Strike me if you dare.
Yeah, defense down. Great.
Freedom of a wanderer.
And then I have to heal.
Healing power.
Thank you. Only a flesh wound.
Great.
All.
Great.
Sanctism will reign.
Great.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Do I have another ice thing? No.
Could do with this.
It never works! Yeah, I guess we need to continue with the strategy. And
Fight with pride. We can do this.
yeah, I think the strategy will be she takes all the attacks and then we have to attack with him.
Vanquish evil. Burn to ash. Know your place, peasants.
Oh, power of heroes.
Then Knight's Proclamation with her.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul.
And healing on her.
You're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
Yeah, the problem is if he does the range attack.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, that's great.
This is nothing.
It's great too.
Sanctism will reign.
That's also good.
Warrior.
Wait, is he...
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I call upon
use the script in Knight of
the power of wind.
Yeah, that does even less. Great.
Knight! Strike me if you dare.
Yeah, it's the only viable strategy here. It's insane.
We can do this.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Yeah, the problem is...
Sanctism will reign.
Yeah, here it's the range attack. Great.
Gotta heal up.
Is that all?
Great.
Sanctism will reign.
We've got too many people knocked out here. We've gotta get back on track, or this'll get ugly.
Moving to the front. To
Not
safer
like
ground.
this. Someone help.
Everyone is dead. Fucking bullshit. What the fucking bullshit. Yeah, great.
With blade in hand. Almost still standing, I
Great, we're dead.
Your Highness?
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's pure bullshit. What's with this stupid game? What?
Will you?
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
I know. Well, now we know he's free to.
Bell swoop.
I'll get some distance. Seeker!
Okay.
Let me help.
I'm obliged.
Now, what's the play?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Warrior! After me! Something else.
Well, first we kill the mage like before.
Warrior! Expose your sins.
Join with me.
No, I can do it. No, I had to skip. Fuck.
Perhaps not
Bullshit.
safer ground. Oh, power of heroes.
Fucking bullshit. I forgot.
What could you hope to achieve?
This is nothing.
Well, he's doing nothing for now.
Here they come.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Come forth, royal soul. Maybe not.
Well, it's a waste.
I'll cut through.
Behold my power! Warrior! Perhaps not. Moving to the rear. Go for it.
I stand ready. Moving to the front. Allies, together!
I'm counting on you! Close your
Hulkenberg
aim.
got them right in their
It's
weak
too
spot.
early to go to his side.
Charging in.
Maybe I can kill it. Please.
Still here?
No!
What could you hope to achieve?
Okay, he doesn't. He's not healing.
This is God.
Great. Very great. Yeah, great.
I call upon royal power within.
Please kill him. Great.
I'm stepping back. For all that we strive
Nice proclamation, really, please.
To the rear guard.
And you.
With healing power.
was needed.
Okay, this certainly is some more solid. Yeah.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Get in there.
Yeah, so he healed for nothing.
Is that all?
Take this. Damn it. Closing the distance.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Give me your aid. Not the right move. Withdrawing.
Let's do.
Warrior.
No, let's use.
Here.
Ice.
Here's your weak point. Keep it
Observe
up,
the enemy.
Strohl.
Okay, yes, more or less, I think 800 damage. What?
We stand together.
Ice in Castus.
No, not this. Knight! I
Knight's proclamation, please.
brethren! Time for some close combat. I'm all prepared.
What fusion do I have? Well, that's not pretty good because he's physical.
Some distance. Forward.
Wait, let's see how much the life thing does.
Nothing back.
Okay, 330.
Sanctus will reign!
Okay, I think he has more 1,000 health than.
Sanctus will reign!
He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Time to go offensive, moving to the rear.
Great.
Back in the fight.
Well, we have to use
This calls
revival medicine.
My spirit
Strohl
is
can't take any more.
unbroken.
Someone heal him.
And now I guess I have to use this.
From our provisions.
I knew you'd help.
helpful as ever.
Let's go! Sanctus will reign!
This is nothing.
Take this!
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Let's set it up.
This was a great idea.
Still up.
State.
I have to.
You first.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand. Strike me if you dare.
Okay. If everything
Take this!
is going to plan, it should.
Take this!
Great. Perfect.
Someone heal her.
Okay. Now let's do the synthesis again.
Strike true. Let's do this.
Okay, great.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Whoa. Yeah, the second time when you know what to do, it's great, but the first time it's insane.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Nah.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
Great.
Nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
New Russ for the win.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Piece of shit.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Hello.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
The hearts on New Russ are insane. I wanted to help.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Wait, she's the singer. Is she?
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me?
Juna the songstress in the flesh.
Yeah, as I said.
What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
That was great. At the beginning, you think that the heart and his excitement is for her, for the girl, but no, it's for, obviously, in character, it's for the gauntlet runner.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Someone else here is in love. It's not him.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Oh.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Oh. There he is.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Oh shit. Well, before that, before Luis himself. I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why you became a candidate. How should I respond? Ah, this is tough because the second one, of course, no. But cannot suck his dick instantly to become king.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Ah, okay, then I have to suck his dick. Okay, sure.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
Oh, he's a great actor.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Bye.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Yeah, he's completely... he's uninterested on everything but on the running gauntlet runner.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
Yeah, that was insane.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heismay, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Yes.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
What's going on?
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Myreth, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a burly apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Backstory of him or his dream?
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Comero when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Okay. Good. We left Neuras, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters, the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once you arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Bardon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Bardon awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Yeah. Oh, we arrived.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Yeah.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctist Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
nothing but a tyrant.
Yes, such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These Bertie boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
He lives for his machine.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
I think it looks pretty good. I don't know what's their problem.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
I think it looks great. I'm honest, it looks great.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty. Yeah.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Okay, this is this is maybe a bit uncomfortable, but if it tastes good. She's loving it.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
It's a very cute part of her character that that she becomes dead when she eats.
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
15?
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So,
Okay.
is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Here's where we are. Oh, I smell trouble.
Okay, Rebel Gauntlet Runner.
Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
That's it.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Okay, yeah, but this on the other hand looks a bit nasty. It's a bit nasty looking.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
I think she will love it.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
It's true.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Okay, so this, I think, it's been long enough. This will be the end of the episode. And yeah, next time we'll obviously go to sleep. And looks what awaits us next day. Well, we will meet the late Joanna. And see what we will do. Then, I hope you liked this episode. I liked it a lot. The journey between locations on the Gauntlet run, it's pretty good. I really like the mechanics, the way communication with your party members and all this. It was great. I hope you liked too, and we'll see each other in the next episode. Bye bye.